Hi guys, welcome back to shit. Welcome back again. Okay, this is so much better. So today it's time to talk about how bitcoins work. You guys might wonder. A lot of people say bitcoin is secure, bitcoin is safe, how good it is, but how it's worked? It's time to talk about it now today here with me. Once you enter the Bitcoin world, there will be three things that come with you. First one, address or public key. Second one, private key. And the last one, ledger. Can you remember that? Address and ledger are public and private key are confidential. And as I mentioned before, the moment that you entered your network, your ledger will be shown. Everybody's ledger will get an update that I entered the network. Sorry. Now I'm a new user and I'm really eager to make a purchase and stuff. So how could I transfer my bitcoins to other? Because there is nothing in my hands, there is nothing that I can touch at all. It all will be in digital world. Thing is, it will come in the form of check. For example, I want to transfer my bitcoins to Chris.
Oh wait, which one is Chris?
We both just respond.
I write down like give to Chris 10 bitcoins and that's it. All of your job done. You already give your 10 bitcoins to Chris, but it's not completely done like that. Can you remember last time that I mentioned to something called miner? Now it's their job. How could Chris know that I really have 10 bitcoins? Maybe I have only 2, but I wrote down to give him like 10. This is miner job. Miner have to track down to my ledger. How many do I have? Do I have enough? I will be able to pay Chris 10 bitcoins and this will take 10 minutes. All the miner job is to quickly track down to my ledger whether this is real, this is true. Do I will be able to pay Chris for 10 bitcoins and this will take 10 minutes for them to do so. And after they track down to my ledger and it's real, I do really have 10 bitcoins, they will confirm this transaction. And can you remember it will turn into be proof of work. And the proof of work will go directly to my block. And that is it. This transaction is complete. And Chris will get my 10 bitcoins in terms of check. If Chris want to transfer bitcoins to another person, for example, he want to transfer the bitcoin to Jenny, but he wants to give Jenny only 4 bitcoins. So how? Because of the check written down as 10 bitcoin. So he will use the same check as I gave it to him, rewrite it to only 4 bitcoins. It will be Chris to Jenny 4 bitcoins. So where does those 6 bitcoin go? Again, so easy. He will rewrite check 6 bitcoins to himself. So it will be Chris to Jenny 4 bitcoins. And it's as a change. So he written down Chris to Chris 6 bitcoins. And this is how it works. And again, before this check, before this transaction from Chris to Jenny will be confirmed, we gotta wait 10 minutes for miner to track down to Chris' ledger history whether he will be able to pay Jenny for 4 bitcoins. So right now, Chris has only 6 bitcoins left, right? What if he wanted to transfer his bitcoin to John and Harry at the same amount? It's impossible. This is called double spending. Yes. So if this kind of situation happen, it returns to be miner job again. It will be like a competition to them to track down to Chris' ledger. So right now, there are 2 transactions are happening at the same time, which are Chris to John and Chris to Harry. So the job of miner is they need to be hurry to track down onto Chris' ledger. So your question is, who will get those 6 bitcoins, right? Here it is. If miner can track down and found the transaction from Chris to John first, John will get the amount of money. The transaction will be confirmed and the transaction to Harry will be cancelled. It's not gonna happen. So the one who get the coins will be John. And again, those confirmed transaction from Chris to John will go to block. I transfer 10 bitcoins to Chris and it's confirmed, so it will be in the first block. And the second block is Chris transfer his bitcoins, 4 bitcoins to Jenny and it's confirmed, so it will be on the second block. And the third block, Chris transfer his bitcoins to John and it's confirmed. So 1, 2, 3, and these number of blocks we call blockchains. So now you can see each block will be created in every 10 minutes, and it's not going to be only one block because there will be like a thousands of miner, so it will be like a thousands of boxes in every 10 minutes. So this is again, it's so hard to cheat because if you want to cheat, you need to track down and change one block, the latest one, and then you need to change into the previous box and previous box, and when you get back, track down and change, new block will be created. So how could you do so? And because the ledger is public, everybody will get the same updated. You change into your computer, and how could you change into others? This is why blockchain is really secure. This is why Bitcoin is really safe. And that's it. This is how Bitcoins work. I hope this vid will help you guys to clarify how Bitcoins work. So please stay tuned and wait for me for my next video, what I will talk about. That's it for today's guide. Thank you for watching and spending time with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.